Okay, good morning everyone. Today, if we survive the bee attacks, because there's billions of bees flying around, we're going to be talking about patina, and we're going to be starting the Patina Project. So right now, you're looking at a fig tree that's just waking up. Let me see if I could... Yeah, you could see it quite clearly right now. And this tree's in a pretty old pot. The patina's okay in this pot. You can, and by patina is kind of an accumulation of dirt and residues from fertilizers or dust and wind, and that accumulates on the surface of a pot. And you could find patina on a lot of different things, from wood. It's kind of a term used for antiquities, and it's basically the aging of an item. And the older and the more use the item gets, the greater the patina gets. So on this pot, you could see this was probably a very bright porcelain white pot at one period of time. If you look at the pot, you could see in some sections there's actually a darkening, and that is the patina. So I'm going to pull this one out, this tree that's waking up, and I'm going to put another example of a pot that has much greater patina, if the bees allow me. Okay. So this is another very old pot. This is probably a 150-year-old pot, and it was, let me focus on it, at one period of time it was probably a bright green, and now it's a dark, a much darker green, and that's from that accumulation of dirt and residue over the years. This pot was probably around 1870 to 1880. It was made by Takamoto, who is kind of a forerunner of Shohin and Mame bonsai, and I think it's a pretty cool color. Let me expose some different areas. Let me make sure you could actually see that. Okay, yeah, you can. But our goal is today to develop this patina that you're seeing on these pots. You could see, especially at the very base of the pot, there's that dark layer slash band, and that's from the accumulation of water that probably dripped down at the base of the pot. So yeah, usually on raised, you'll see patina accumulate usually in certain areas of a pot, and in this case, let's see where it accumulated. So definitely on the bottom, on the rim, on the rim of the pot. So probably areas where water and residues kind of settled. It's actually one way to tell if something has fake patina, is if the patina is too uniform, then sometimes it was falsely applied. Okay, so now we are looking at another pretty old pot. Let me focus in on it. This is a mame slash, they call them bean pots in Japan. The patina on it is actually almost non-existent. But it's a very old pot. This is actually also made in the late 1800s. And the goal of this Patina project is to develop the patina on this pot, because I think this pot is very special. It's a mame octagon. Let's see if I can get a better view for you guys. See there? Octagon, not a hexagon. and it has a very cute pot, very small. It's gonna be a little difficult to use, but that's the joy of Mame bonsai. And so how am I going to develop the patina on this pot? I'm going to use it for 30 years, starting April 7th. I'm gonna try rooting a little cutting actually inside this pot, and just try my best to keep it alive. Honestly, keeping trees alive in a pot this big is very challenging. I'll figure out how to do it though. I'm not worried about that. More so, to develop this patina, I'm gonna have to use this pot every day for at least the next 30 years. And I'm gonna take a photo every April 7th, and just to update myself and others on the patina of the pot. And so hopefully by the time I'm in my 50s, I'll I'll have some patina on this little pot. I welcome you to join me on this patina project. You could really take any pot that's really special to you, and you could start developing that patina. And the way you do it is just use it every day, have it out in the elements. When you're fertilizing, all that leftover residue will accumulate on the pot, and just the water, dust from the wind, the rain that occurs in your area, all these little things will age the pot. So let's begin this patina project, and let's grow some cool trees to go along with these little pots. I'll probably make a video on how to do that, because I know some people, they don't really know how to go about and start making these mame bonsai trees, and it's actually very simple. I'll walk through some steps in a different video on how to do it. But here we go. We begin this journey of patina, and I'll see you guys in 30 years. And yeah, so if you like what I'm doing, please check out my website. I put a lot of work into it. It's kibonsaiart.com. I put a lot of educational pottery information on there. I do my best to make it accurate. I translate, with the help of Christine, some text, or all of it is primary source material, so it's text in Japanese that we're translating. I don't get secondary source material, which would be like an English translation from info in Japan. I get all my information from Japan. I double check with someone who speaks Japanese, so I'm not mistranslating. So I do my best for accuracy, because I know out there, I've read a lot, and there's a lot of incorrect information. And you know what? I'm probably guilty of that as well, but I'm constantly updating and making sure my information is as accurate as possible, because you know, I could only do so much. I am a lone man out there. People don't want to help. Most people in the bonsai pottery world are they like to hoard their knowledge. They don't want to share it, usually. That's what I find. And that's just not what I'm about. So I'm going to try spreading as much info as possible. I want people to know about these little pots, and all the little intricate aspects of them, and how to develop patina, and how to appreciate them and whatnot. Okay, so thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video and in 30 years. Okay, bye.